Laila Ali announces that she will be a commentator on the forthcoming Jake Paul-sponsored boxing card for all women.
Reveals she'll be an analyst on the all-women's upcoming boxing card sponsored by Jake Paul.
Hey there, how are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day so far. So I know it is the middle of the day and I don't normally do this. I don't go live very often. I think it's actually been years since I've gone live, but I had something that I absolutely had to share with you because I'm super excited. So you know, if you follow me, you know that I haven't been on TV for a while since my homemade Simple show on the OWN network. I kind of decided
Be sure
to take
to
a
like,
step back from TV,
comment, and
focus on my
subscribe.
own brand, you know, Laila Ali Spice Blends, Laila Ali Lifestyle, my kids, raising my teenagers. But when an opportunity comes up that is a perfect fit for you, something that you've been dreaming about for a long time, you absolutely have to say yes. So I'm about to tell you what that is, but you know, I gotta set it up for you. So you know that I've been cooking since I was 10 or 11 years old. I've competed on Chopped. I've won a couple times, have my cookbook, Food for Life, my spice blends, and I've always wanted to have some show in the food space, right? So the Food Network called, and so did Lando Entertainment, asked me to host one of their upcoming shows. I said yes. So that's what I'm going to announce. My new show, Chef Grudge Match, is going to be airing on Tuesday, August 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, so both coasts, 9 p.m. And I definitely want you to tune in because it is a prime time show, and it's also going to be able to be watched the next day on the Food Network's sister station, HBO Max, at those same times. So definitely make sure that you tune in so you can watch me do that 1-2 punch. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be hitting nobody, y'all, but it is a grudge match. So the premise of the show is that chefs that have a grudge, you know, they come out with their fighting words. They've got to compete in our kitchen. We've got our resident judge, Jeff Tila, and we always have on other judges who, if you're a fan of, you know, cooking and Food Network, you'll see some of the other people. You'll recognize them. They come on. We have special guests, amazing, talented chefs, amazing competitions. It was so much fun to shoot. Again, I want to thank Lando Entertainment for inviting me to be the host. We had an amazing shoot season in terms of just behind the scenes. The team was great. The hair and makeup was great. Everyone was wonderful. It was so much fun to shoot. So make sure that you tune in. Once again, Chef Grudge Match. I'm the host. It's going to be premiering on August 12th, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, and the following day on the Food Network sister station, HBO Max. You know I'm going to remind you again, but definitely put that on your calendar so you can tune in and support your girl. Now, the second piece of information that I want to share with you that I'm also super excited about is that I am going to be a on-air analyst for the upcoming Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano rematch. Those two chicks have been scrapping. I'm talking about, they had 2 fights already, if you don't already know. And Katie Taylor walked away the winner, but it was one of those situations where a lot of people, including Amanda, thought that she won. So they're having their third fight. And then there's amazing women on the undercard, some that you may know, some that you may not. Alicia Baumgardner. We've got Laila Ali. No, she's not related to me, but she looks like she could be. Savannah Marshall, and so many more. You're going to see the top female fighters that are fighting right now, and these women have such an amazing opportunity because this fight is happening on Netflix. Okay, so for the first time, Most Valuable Promotions, which is Jake Paul, and you know, his partner, they are putting on women's boxing. They have been intentional about uplifting these women, paying them more money than any women have ever made, including myself. I know that my name had been the biggest name in boxing, and when I was fighting, it was really hard because there wasn't many other women that people knew, even though there were so many other talented women. So I'm glad that I was able to help pave the way, right? And I've always said, I remember I used to do interviews back in the day when people say, what's it going to take to make women's boxing grow? And I was like, it's going to take a promoter to get behind these women. So finally, we have Most Valuable Promotions is doing a great job because they are very intentional about uplifting these women. So it's an all-female fight card. It's historic. It's happening at Madison Square Garden, and it's going to be on Netflix. So many people I mean, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson brought in like 74 million viewers the last time they fought on Netflix, because you have household audiences that are just going to be tuning in. So it's a great opportunity for these girls to not only show their skills in the ring, but maybe get some other opportunities mainstream outside of boxing. So I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to watch all of these ladies fight. And like I said, I'll be an on-air analyst. I want you to tune in. That fight is going to be happening Friday, July 11th on Netflix. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. This is historic. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you support these ladies, and you're going to see some good fights, because I'm telling you, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, the third fight, I'm sure they're all going to bring everything they've got. And they did it the first time, so I don't know what else they're going to do, but both of them want to show that, no, I won the fight, those first two fights. So, I want to know who you guys are rooting for. Let me know in the comments, but I'll be reminding you of all of that again. So, like I said, that was my news. I've kept you long enough. Make sure that you mark those dates for both of those two events that I just told you about, and keep tuning in here, and I'll share more with you as time persists. I'm just so excited right now. I don't even know what else to say. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.